Hey, welcome to Exhibitor Lounge, sponsored by ExhibitEdge.com. I'm your host and your trade show mixologist, Michael Gray. Here each week you receive simple, practical, and proven tips to improve your trade show marketing strategy and get better results while you maximize your budget. Okay, air freight costs. Now there's a lot to cover, so turn up the volume a little as I will go through this pretty fast to get it all in. Now, air freight has many variables and surprises, so it's important to manage costs up front. Now, there are 6 basic ideas that I can give you to control air freight costs. Number 1 is the carrier choice. Choose the type of carrier that best fits the shipment size. At Exhibit Edge, we use express air carriers such as FedEx and UPS, but we also use what I refer to as regional air freight forwarders. Now, we'll discuss this in detail in another video. Right now, it's enough to know that regional freight forwarders are more adaptive to handling specific needs and larger shipment sizes. Now, many companies live and breathe express air carriers only. I'm just suggesting that there are alternatives out there that can be more responsive and easier to work with, especially on the show floor. All right, number 2, control of time. As you know, there are different levels of service, and more time should result in lower costs. We all know these phrases: overnight, second day, and 3 to 5 day deferred. Now here is where the regional freight forwarder is helpful, since you can be very specific about when you want the shipment to be delivered, especially at a smaller event, where the move-in time is very short. Now you can specifically tell them to deliver on the 3rd day at 1 p.m. and still get the 3 to 5 day deferred rate. Now that's pretty cool. All right, number 3, load pallets evenly. The dimensional weight calculation can really hurt you if you have one item that just sticks up or protrudes on the pallet. For example, you send your own literature rack or easel to save the cost of renting one on the show floor. Instead of the height of the pallet without it being only about 30 inches tall, that one skinny little item sticking up now makes the pallet 60 inches tall. By doing this, you've doubled the height of the entire pallet, causing the dimensional weight to double. Sometimes it's better to send certain items separately. In this example, that 10-pound literature rack changed the dimensional weight of the air freight shipment from 300 pounds to 600 pounds. Ouch! All right, number 4, check your drayage bill. You need to make sure that the general contractor is using the actual weight and not the dimensional weight. Now, both numbers are usually on the air bill, and the contractor may see and use the higher dimensional weight for your drayage weight. Only air freight companies should ever use dimensional weight, if it is the higher number. All right, number 5, off-peak drayage. Try to send shipments during off-peak drayage times. Air freight companies charge a waiting fee to stay in drayage lines. When using a regional freight forwarder, you can be very specific about when the shipment arrives. You can request a delivery in the afternoon or on the 2nd drayage day to avoid longer drayage lines during the first move-in morning. Also, if the package is small enough, think of sending it to your local hotel and hand carrying it to the show to avoid drayage costs. That 2-pound express shipment could cost you 200 pounds in drayage minimums. Read the show drayage rates and also call the hotel to find out if they charge a fee for receiving packages. Hotels are charging fees more often, and the general contractors are reducing fees for smaller shipments. Number 6, ask for all costs up front. These include per pound fees, zone fees, waiting time hourly fees, inside delivery fees, after hours fees, lift gate fees, fuel surcharge fees, and more. Try to be as specific as you can about the shipment content, size, weight, and number of pieces when you're placing the order. It helps to avoid surprises. And finally, a little secret. If you ship on a Friday for a Monday delivery with a regional carrier, it is not automatically an overnight rate. There may be some wiggle room. That's all I'm going to say on that. As always, please respond with your questions or comments and let others know about exhibitorlounge.com. Hey, we'll see you next week. Until then, I'm your host, Michael Gray, telling you, relax in the Exhibitor Lounge.